Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are going to be maxing out my Jormuntide pal for level 5 watering ability. This is going to be a pal that's awesome around our base. Let's check it out. Just remember that everything you do matters, and I hope you have a great day. Okay, so to condense this pal to level 5, I had to do a little bit of work before the video, and what I did was I used these two farms here to breed 120 total. I think you only need 117, but I went a little overboard, and we're going to use all of those pals to condense it all the way up. For the starting characteristics of a Jormuntide, this is what I'm going to use. Now, it's got some negatives on attack, but that's fine. I'm not using it for fighting. But the main one is I have one with Artesian, which puts its work speed up by 50%. So we're starting at a work speed of 105 and a level 4 watering. And let's go ahead and do the condensing part. So we'll start with this one. Go ahead and do our first 4. This is going to take... pick it up. Okay, good. Perfect. Guard 16. Number 32. Okay, and our last and final tier. Almost there. Okay, there we go. So we did have a couple of them left over, but that's no big deal. Oh, looks like we had 11 left over. Okay, so now let's just make sure that we got the characteristic we wanted. There we go, level 5 watering. Now this is going to be important for things such as farming, doing all your different types of fields. Me, it's mostly tomatoes and lettuce at this point in the game, but also, and I'll show you, it's for the crusher and the mill as well. So before we do that, I need to go ahead and max out its work speed, or at least the best I can do from pal souls. I have enough to do all these, but I have no point in maxing out the first 3. It would just be a waste in pal souls because it's only a base pal. We'll see what this does. All right, so that put our work speed up to 136. So let's go ahead and try this pal out and see how it does for crafting a couple different things here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to try out this Jormuntide on is at the crusher, making paldium. Max that out. And let's see how quickly we can make this, because this is something that generally takes a lot of time to make. Let's see what we got. So that is some really good progress. It only has to go about a quarter the way around the progress bar to get it crafted, which is awesome. And I think this is definitely worth it. Nice. Okay, so that's at a good speed there. Definitely a lot quicker than before. Let's go ahead and do flour out of our wheat. This is important, especially for cakes. And I used this for the jam-filled buns before, and it's crafting them super fast. So that's awesome. And yeah, that's pretty good progress. It would normally take me forever to make this much flour, but as you see, it's moving through pretty darn good. I won't show you how it does with watering fields, just because it'll be kind of hard to just stand and watch it do it, especially if I've got others watering fields right now. So this is definitely worth the upgrade. So my whole goal here with this is to have a level 5 pal for each of the abilities that I need at my base. So for example, I have my level 5 watering, and I also have level 5 kindling, and the other one I have is the level 5 handiwork on this Anubis here. As you can see, it's also got workaholic, artesian, and ferocious, so this thing crafts really fast and 165 work speed. So this thing's an absolute beast, my Anubis. But I now have level 5 watering, and I'm also going to move on to level 5 mining, and that's why I've got my Astegans here, or Astegon, however you say it. I've got them breeding now, and we're going to start doing a crazy amount of eggs for them so we can get a level 5 mining. And then after that, I'm going to go with my Lilines, and we're going to get that to level 5 planting. So that way we can use a lot less pals and still do the same amount of work at our base and have all these pals all over the place. I want to just have 4 or 5 pals here doing everything I need. And I also have a secondary, actually 2 secondary ore bases, so that's not something I'm worried about here. This is my food and just kind of my crafting base. So I got that Anubis here to craft stuff like my legendary pal spears and stuff like that. So this level 5 Jormuntide is definitely worth it, and it's creating this flower super quick. Definitely worth it. All right, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this video of me showing you consuming a bunch of pals that I took forever to make and leveling up this Jormuntide to level 5 watering. And it'll give me the opportunity to already get rid of one other pal. I already have this other Jormuntide, and I can go ahead and get rid of it at my base because I no longer need it. I hope you enjoy following me along in this journey, and make sure you tune in for the next videos where I get my Astegon and my Liline all the way up to level 5 in their abilities.